Mr. President, guard of honor, to mark the official opening of the 66th edition of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair for the year 2026, mounted by Zimbabwe National Army Presidential Guards Brigade, composed of 4 officers, color part, 1 command sergeant major of the guard, 1 color sergeant of the guard, and 96 men, band and drums from Presidential Guards Brigade band, all formed up in line, ready for your inspection, Mr. President.
The Guard Commander has just reposted the state of the Guard and has invited His Excellency President Duma Boko of the Republic of Botswana to inspect the Guard.
you for the inspection. Permission to prepare the guard of honor for the national anthem, Mr. President.
The guard commander has just requested permission to prepare the guard for the national anthem. May you all rise for the national anthem.
Stop! Arms! Presidential salute! Present! Arms! Permission to march off the guard of honor, Mr. President. Recover arms. Guard of honor. Reverse.
We may take our seats.
Trusting inwards. Trust.
Granted permission to march off the arena.
March!
The guard commander is Major Tawanda Kafuta. The guard warrant officer is Warrant Officer Class 2 Mafite Philip. Number 1 Detachment Commander is Lieutenant Ponciano Shiri. Number 2 Detachment Commander is Lieutenant Nkosipile Ndlovu. The senior ensign holding the national color is Lieutenant Tapelo Sibanda. The junior ensign with the Zimbabwe Defense Forces color is Lieutenant Tadiwanashe Nyasha. Band and drums from Zimbabwe National Army Presidential Guard. Director of Music, Lieutenant Taurai Edward Kawadza. The drum major, Color Sergeant Wayerera Motion. In the military, music isn't just entertainment, it is command. Every beat dictates every step. That's why 100 soldiers can move like a single body. Siyabonga Guard of Honor, siyabonga Zimbabwe National Army, band and drums ngomsebenzi omuhle olemfudumalo yokwamukela isivakashi sethu esihloniphekayo.
Pray, be seated. Would like to welcome you to the official opening of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair 2026. The theme this year is Connected Economies, Competitive Industries. And at this juncture, I would like to invite Dr. Paul Bayete Damasani, who also happens to be the Deputy Chief Secretary in the Office of the President and Cabinet, to give us the opening prayer.
pass in the latter days, that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and peoples shall flow to it. Many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths. The word of the Lord will come, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. But everyone shall sit under his vine and under his fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken. I pray that this scripture be fulfilled in the lives and the governments of the two nations of Botswana and Zimbabwe. Shall we bow our heads and pray? We bless you, O Lord, for the gift of life, peace, and brotherhood as this fair is opened. In the business, we ask that they may excel in your name, and in leadership, may they expand with impact. May their voices be heard and heeded too. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of vision that you give to our leaders, the President of the nation of Botswana and the President of the nation of Zimbabwe. Give them skill and opportunity. Bless their minds with clarity, our hearts with integrity, and our hands with diligence to make more wealth. Grant us wisdom to make sound decisions, courage to embrace challenges, and patience to nurture growth. May our work be guided by honesty, excellence, and service to others. In this time, Heavenly Father, we pray, let our businesses, our trade, and economic interaction be a source of blessing, creating value, uplifting lives, and honoring you in every transaction. Protect every business person from discouragement, greed, and undue haste. Surround us with trustworthy partners, loyal clients, and inspired teams. And may every success be a testimony of your grace and favor. In Jesus' name. Morena, au khwele ka ba tlogo, mi a go neye katlego le boikamelo. Lumsitho mawembeswe ngamandla akho simakade. Yenza ukubana yonke ilizwi elokhulunywa kule ndawo libe yilizwi elokuletha ukuphumelela lokuphuhla kwezisebenzi zethu. Ngegama lika Yesu Kristu siyathandaza. Amen.
Siyabonga Dr. Tabasani for that rousing prayer. At this juncture, the Minister of Industry and Commerce will deliver his speech and then introduce His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate D.G. Boko. Minister Ndlovu.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Dr. Emerson Dambutso Mnangagwa. Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Mayoxile Mnangagwa, Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, General Retired Dr. C.G.D.N. Chiwenga, the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Colonel Retired Dr. K.C.D. Mohadi, the Chairperson of the ruling party ZANU-PF and Minister of Defense, Honorable O.C.Z. Muchinguri Kashiri, Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Bulawayo Metropolitan Province, Honorable Judith Ngube, Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Advocate J.F. Mutenda, President of the Senate, Honorable M. Chinomona, the Chief Justice, Justice L. Malaba, my counterpart, Honorable Nsima, Minister of Trade and Entrepreneurship, and other honorable ministers from Botswana and from Zimbabwe here present. The Ambassador of the Republic of Botswana to the Republic of Zimbabwe, Mrs. S. Molosiwa. The Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to the Republic of Botswana, Mr. M. Konowe Shuro. The delegation of the Republic of Botswana, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Honorable Deputy Ministers here present, Honorable Members of Parliament and Senate, members of the Politburo, the Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, Dr. Martin Rushwaya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Hungwe, Deputy Chief Secretaries here present, Permanent Secretary for Industry and Commerce, Dr. Ushe, and other permanent secretaries here present, service chiefs, senior government officials, the chairman of the ZITF board, Mr. B. Moyo, and his fellow directors, the CEO of ZITF, Dr. N. Debele, management and staff of the ZITF company, Your Worship, the Mayor of the City of Bulawayo, Councillor David Coulter, other mayors here present, councillors and civic leaders, traditional leaders, captains of industry and commerce, esteemed exhibitors, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. Your Excellencies, if I was just 115 kilometers from here across Ramakwabana border, I would say Pula. It is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to the official opening of the 66th edition of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair, held under the theme, Connected Economies, Competitive Industries. This year's theme speaks directly to the reality that no nation can prosper in isolation. It underscores the importance of strong partnerships, regional integration, and deliberate building of competitive industries that can thrive on both regional and global markets. Excellencies, today's occasion is not only a celebration of trade and industry, but also a reflection of the lasting and friendly relationship between the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Republic of Botswana. Our two nations share a bond that goes beyond geography. It is a relationship forged in history, strengthened through solidarity, and sustained by a shared vision for prosperity and development. During Zimbabwe's liberation struggle, Botswana stood firm as a friend and ally, providing critical support and sanctuary to those who fought for our independence. That spirit of solidarity laid the foundation for the strong diplomatic relations we continue to enjoy today. Distinguished guests, the ties between our two nations extend into the economic sphere, where we continue to deepen cooperation and expand opportunities for mutual growth. As members of SADC, Zimbabwe and Botswana are guided by a shared commitment to regional integration, trade facilitation, and economic transformation. Through various bilateral agreements and cooperative frameworks, our countries continue to work together to enhance trade, investment, and cross-border collaboration. Beyond our economic ties, Zimbabwe and Botswana are united by strong cultural ties and shared heritage. Our people are connected through history, tradition, and values that emphasize unity, respect, and community. Initiatives such as the Greater Mapunguke Trans-Frontier Conservation Area stand as a powerful symbol of what we can achieve together, preserving our shared heritage while promoting sustainable tourism and inclusive development. Zimbabwe stands ready to leverage its strong relationship with Botswana to accelerate both nations' transformation journey by strengthening can unlock new opportunities in value chains, enhance productivity, and position our economies to benefit more meaningfully from the regional and global trade. With these remarks, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, it is now my singular honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor. Our guest of honor was sworn in as the 6th President of the Republic of Botswana following the 2024 general elections, which ushered in the Umbrella Democratic Change UDC party's historic victory. Before his assumption to the presidency, he held key national leadership positions, including serving as the leader of the opposition and member of parliament for the Gauteng-Bonington North constituency. In addition to his extensive political experience and contributions towards democracy and nation building, our guest of honor is a human rights, constitutional, and family law expert. His legal work spans over 25 years, where he has championed human rights and been a staunch advocate for social justice and the rule of law. In his capacity, he has practiced as an attorney with the courts of Botswana and also privately at his law firm, where as senior partner, he was instrumental in providing strategic leadership for the practice, as well as advocating for access to justice for all Botswana, particularly the marginalized communities. Our guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, legal work also covers academia, where for over 8 years he taught law at the University of Botswana and contributed to the training and equipping of Botswana's future lawyers. His contributions to the legal profession in Botswana are further encompassed in his scholarship and published works on various issues including human rights law and gender and development. Moreover, through his policy and legislative advisory role, he has contributed to Botswana's national agenda on children's rights, including the development of the Children's Act of 2009. He has also served with key national bodies and in this regard held different portfolios, such as chairperson of the Law Society of Botswana, the board chairperson of the Botswana Network on Ethics, Law and HIV/AIDS. On the global platform, our guest of honor has, among others, promoted international justice issues through his role as an observer for the International Bar Association, as a leader of the delegation of the Open Society Initiative of Southern Africa, which addressed human rights violations affecting legal practitioners and human rights defenders. He has also gained recognition internationally for his work in human rights and diplomacy. In June 2025, he was conferred with an honorary black belt by the International Judo Federation for his service in promoting sports diplomacy. Our guest of honor is a graduate of Harvard University, where he obtained a Master of Laws LLM degree in 1995, and University of Botswana, where he attained his Bachelor of Laws degree in 1993. He also holds a diploma in human rights and humanitarian law from Lund University. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome His Excellency today, we do so recognizing not only his distinguished career and leadership, but also the enduring partnership between Zimbabwe and Botswana, which continues to grow from strength to strength. It will be remiss of me, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't mention that when our guest of honor is not doing hard things like politics and in a courtroom, he demonstrates his soft side. He has very good vocals. I invite the group to welcome our guest of honor, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, with one of the songs that he loves to sing.
Ukhololwa mi ndonyuka nalo, ukhololwa mi ngonyuka nalo, ngilubambe isandla ngiyongena nalo ekhaya solweni. Get
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And please be seated. Thank you. Connected economies, competitive industries. Let me start off by connecting right at the outset. Connect with the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, President Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, and recognize the presence of the First Lady of Zimbabwe, Madam Auxilia Mnangagwa. And let me thank them so heartily for the warm welcome that they have extended to me personally and to the delegation from Botswana. We feel at home in Zimbabwe. Let me also recognize in a special way the Vice Presidents of the Republic of Zimbabwe and thank them for being here with us today. All ministers from both countries, Botswana and Zimbabwe, we recognize you and thank you for the great work that you do for your countries, for your peoples, for your region and for the continent of Africa. The dreams you have for our people. We thank you most profusely. All senior government officials who are here with us, we appreciate you. Members of the diplomatic corps, Your Excellencies, you also connect, you operate as connecting factors between your countries and the Republic of Zimbabwe, among others, up to and including the Republic of Botswana. We are most grateful to you. Let me extend thanks and gratitude to titans of industry, those involved in the productive arena, in the real economy, where goods and services are produced. We thank you for your leadership. We thank you for your investments. We thank you for your time. We appreciate your presence here today. Let me give a special recognition to all private sector participants from Botswana. I heard there were 18 companies from Botswana exhibiting here at this fair. A great testament to the enduring bonds of friendship that subsist between these two countries. Recognize members of the media as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with your cameras and your storylines, that must speak truth to all of us and speak the truth without fear, without favor, without reproach. Thank you so very much. And let me recognize and thank each and every one of you individually and personally. I thank the people of Zimbabwe, and I appreciate that as I drive in your roads, I see that you get cleared off the roads the traffic has to move off, disrupting your busy lives and schedules. But you indulge us, and for that I thank you most humbly. Thank you so very much. I thank all of you for this kind and gracious invitation for me to join you at the official opening of this 66th Zimbabwe International Trade Fair in this historic city of kings, Kwabulawayo. This is the place. Not a place of slaughter, but a place of salvation, place of redemption. I came so that I may also be redeemed yet. Thank you so very much. It's a great honor for me to be part of this important event that exemplifies innovation, enterprise, endurance, resilience, all of which typify the people and the Republic of Zimbabwe, their economy, and their entrepreneurial spirit. We have a lot to learn from you. I bring to you today the warmest greetings from the government and people of the Republic of Botswana, together with a reaffirmation of these enduring strong bonds of friendship, solidarity, and fruitful cooperation that continue to unite our two nations. As neighbors, Botswana and Zimbabwe share more than just a border. We share history, we share culture, and a collective vision for a prosperous and integrated Africa. I need not remind you of the supreme sacrifices that you made in your quest to liberate your country from the clutches of colonialism. You bled, we bled right along with you. You suffered, we suffered with you. We share a strong affinity forged from the trenches of struggle, an affinity born from that collective suffering that we all had to bear. We are much stronger because of all that we've gone through. And we mention these things not for recrimination. We mention them so that we are not atemporal and ahistorical. As we continue to make these forward strides, we must remind ourselves of the painful history through which we all went. And that history attests to the strength of spirit and the resilience of the Zimbabwean people. Our bilateral cooperation continues to deepen across strategic sectors that include trade and investment, agriculture, energy, transport, health, tourism, and infrastructure development. These ties are reinforced not only through formal diplomatic engagement, but also through vibrant people-to-people connections and an increasingly integrated private sector. I'd like to commend the Botswana delegation, comprising both private companies and government agencies that are participating in this year's ZITF. I know you always participate. You participated last year as well. And I know that exhibitors, companies, and agencies from Zimbabwe do also participate at the Gaborone International Trade Fair. We are brothers, we are sisters, we are kith and kin. Zimbabwe remains a critical trading partner for Botswana, particularly as one of our diamond key destinations for export. I met some business people who told me they come from Makoro Bricks, a brick-making entity in Botswana, and they are thriving, supplying bricks to a thriving infrastructure development initiative in Zimbabwe. And so we realize that we can do so much more together. The presence of these companies from Botswana here today underscores our resolve and shared commitment to advance economic cooperation and leverage market access between our two countries. We appreciate that Zimbabwe is rising. The Zimbabwean economy is now buoyant. It has grown in the year 2025 at a blistering 6.6%. We trust that the Minister of Finance will steward it to greater heights. And I would like to seize this moment to congratulate His Excellency, the President of Zimbabwe, and the government and people of this republic on the progress achieved in macroeconomic stabilization. This growth, this phenomenal growth of the economy inspires confidence, not just in your country, but in the region. And ultimately, we hope it will inspire confidence in our continent, the African continent. I assure you, Your Excellency, the world is watching. It is watching as your leadership is steering the country towards not just sustainable, but inclusive economic growth. Growth that translates into real transformation in the lives of those on the downside of society, those subsisting at the margins, those living lives of exilic marginality in poverty. We trust that this economy will grow for them as well, that they are truly included in this growth. This event, the ZITF, has for over 6 decades served as a cornerstone for trade, investment, and industrial collaboration. This year's theme, Connected Economies, Competitive Industries, is instructive. It is also timely. It reminds us that while national ambition is essential, regional collaboration is indispensable as we work towards a realization of the full benefits of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. And we must leverage each other's strengths in developing regional and global value chains. I extend my praises and commendations to the organizers of the ZITF for successfully hosting 66 editions of this important event. Africa has made and is making commendable strides and progress in establishing frameworks for economic integration. But we must candidly acknowledge that intra-Africa trade remains at a disproportionately low level of 15%. We are not trading with each other at all in instances, or we are not trading with each other enough. There's more that we must do. The imperative before us is therefore very clear. We must transition from frameworks to function, from agreements to action, from word to deed. We must move ourselves in this tormented passage from where we are now as a continent at volumes of 15% of intra-Africa trade to where we ought to be with more trade, more depth in our connections and economic affinities. In this increasingly volatile global environment, our continued reliance on imported commodities renders our economies vulnerable to exogenous shocks. We must instead harness our abundant natural resources to build competitive, value-added industries that generate employment, stimulate innovation, and strengthen economic resilience. Innovation. Our success as individual countries and as the success of our continent will depend on the level, the scope, and the depth and seriousness of innovation. We must therefore move Africa from being a supplier of raw material, a continent from which ore is carted away in the raw, into a global center of value creation. This requires deliberate investment in sectors such as mining, beneficiation, agro-processing, renewable energy, manufacturing, tourism, and the digital economy. This is a knowledge age, the knowledge economy. We need to deploy capital, mobilize it, and enlist it in the service of innovation, tech-responsive interventions and initiatives. During the 5th session of the Binational Commission in Harare yesterday, President Mnangagwa and I jointly acknowledged the urgent need to collectively dismantle persistent barriers to trade and investment. We must remove as a matter of urgency all non-tariff barriers such as customs and border inefficiencies, regulatory misalignments, administrative bottlenecks, infrastructure deficits that continue to inflate the cost of doing business. We have committed to decisive action, not only within our bilateral framework, but also in alignment with our obligations under the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. Botswana is actively advancing infrastructure development, surface infrastructure, roads and rail, and air transportation infrastructure, so that we enhance our connectivity and facilitate seamless trade across the region. The region is shifting now, it's healing away from the old notion of one-stop border posts to the new and the latest non-stop border post. We must move with the times, make it easy, make it funky, make it enjoyable to move across That's what we must do. And have a lot of fun while doing it. Serve with style and a smile. This event is more than just exhibitions. It also serves as a marketplace for ideas, for partnerships, and it is a driver for economic activity. The impressive outcomes of the last one in 2025 generated on-the-spot deals and substantial investment leads. This is evidence of the tangible value of this platform. I am aware that it has already featured panel discussions, seminars, and presentations on key topics of interest to the business community. I have a little word of advice to the business community, and it is this. Often you complain that governments are unresponsive, which they are. That governments are slow, which indeed they are. That sometimes governments thwart and frustrate your efforts, which actually they do. But I want to advise you that you must stop at approaching government, seeking answers from government. You must go to government to provide answers and solutions to government. You are the people in the front lines of business. You understand where the bottlenecks are. You understand where the pain points exist. Don't go to government and ask. Go to government and point out. Go to government with well thought out, well articulated solutions. Because sometimes government is not even aware that it is the problem. And so I advise you from today, don't go to any minister and ask, what is government doing? Go to a minister and say, this is what I think government should do to address this particular difficulty. And you must always improve your services, your products. You must invest in vigorous subjacent experimentation. You must innovate. You must deploy your resources in research and development. You must link up with the educational institutions, the universities. You must invest in research and development there. You must bridge the yawning chasm between town and gown and make sure that these universities generate research that translates into prototypes that are then tested and can then be scaled and taken to market. We want African solutions. We want your intellectual property to stand tall and serve the African agenda. And so I urge all of you to take full advantage of the immense, many and varied opportunities presented by this event. Establish and expand your networks, deepen collaboration, and unlock growth. I would not be fair to you if I don't raise this with you here and now. Business must appreciate you can do well while doing good. I repeat, you can do well while doing good. Do good by the people of this country. Do good by the people of each and every locality and little hamlet where you trade. Do good by them. And if you do good, you engage in meaningful, effective corporate social responsibility, a type that uplifts, that empowers, then you will do well. And so, Your Excellency, Madam First Lady, all of you eminent leaders and people of this great Republic of Zimbabwe, it now is my singular honor and privilege to declare the 2026 edition of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair officially open. And I now seize this moment to thank each and every one of you yet again for the pleasure of your company here and the privilege of your kind attention. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that motivational, inspirational, educative, and rousing speech, or dare I say, lecture. At this juncture, I would like to request the chairman of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair Company, Dr. Busisa Moyo, to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate D.G. Boko, to present trophies to the winners and you will escort the guest of honor to the presentation table. Dr. Moyo.
Auxilia Mnangagwa. Allow me, Your Excellency, to stand on the protocols already established by the Minister of Industry and Commerce. This year, Your Excellency, we have 812 exhibitors at our trade fair. We have 92 new exhibitors that are exhibiting for the very first time. We have 123 foreign exhibitors. Companies or exhibitors that have excelled, that have met in the eyes of our judges, have been found worthy of winning awards in the interest of promoting exhibitions of a high standard. It is my honor and my privilege to invite our guest of honor, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Ntate Advocate Gideon Duma Boko, to present these awards, Your Excellency.
The Marketing and Public Relations Manager of ZITF, Mr. Thandolwenkosi Nkomo, will read out the competition winners and request them to come forward to accept their trophies from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate DG Boko. Take note that only the first prize winners will be the ones that will receive the trophy.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the official announcement and presentation of our ZITF 2026 competition winners. Winners for sectoral competitions were determined according to the following criteria: visual impression, originality, thematic representation, and availability of information, together with the quality of personnel on the stands. Emphasis was also placed on relevance of the exhibit to the ZITF 2026 theme, Connected Economies, Competitive Industries. In each competition, the third place, second place, and finally the first place winner will be announced. We request that only the first place winners come forward to receive their trophy from the guest of honor this afternoon. We also request the sponsors of the respective competitions to come forward to present the trophies to the winners together with the guest. Well done, Old Mutual. For the best non-profit exhibit competition, in third place, United Nations Development Program. In second place, United Nations Zimbabwe. The winner receiving the ZITF trophy and the ZITF gold medal is World Food Program. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause, World Food Program. Our next award, our next competition for the Best Security Services Exhibit competition. In third place, Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Services. In second place, Zimbabwe Defense Forces. And the winner receiving the ZITF trophy and the ZITF gold medal, Zimbabwe Republic Police. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Our next competition for the best small to medium scale enterprise exhibit competition. In third place, Pipeline Fashions. In second place, Soul Away. The winner receiving the ZITF trophy and the ZITF gold medal, home of ZANU-PF. Well done, home of ZANU-PF. Thank you. Well done, home of ZANU-PF. Our next competition, which is the best thematic exhibit competition, the winner receiving the ZITF trophy and the ZITF gold medal, Forever Associate Zimbabwe. Please come forward. Well done, Forever Associates. For the best Zimbabwean energy exhibit competition sponsored by the Zimbabwe Energy Regulatory Authority. In third place, Rural Electrification Agency. In second place, National Oil Infrastructure Company. And the winner receiving the Zera Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Geopomona Waste Management. Well done. Thank you. Well done, Geopomona. For the best Zimbabwean agribusiness exhibit competition sponsored by Tongat Hewlett. In third place, Dairy Board Zimbabwe. In second place, Grain Marketing Board. The winner receiving the Tongat Hewlett Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Blue Ribbon Foods. Thank you. For the best tourism and travel exhibit competition sponsored by Zimbabwe Tourism Authority. In third place, Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management Authority. In second place, Victoria Falls Safari Collection. The winner receiving the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Airports Company of Zimbabwe and Transvaal Corporation. Thank you, thank you. For the Best Biotechnology Application and Commercialization Exhibit competition, sponsored by National Biotechnology Authority. In third place, Fine Art Engineering. In second place, University of Zimbabwe. The winner receiving the National Biotechnology Authority Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Mafura Marula Value Addition Factory. Thank you. For the Best Zimbabwean Local Government Exhibit competition, sponsored by Net1. In third place, City of Harare. In second place, City of Gweru. The winner receiving the Net1 trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, City of Bulawayo. Thank you. For the Best Rural Enterprise Exhibit competition, sponsored by the National Competitiveness Commission. In third place, Agricultural and Rural Development Agency. In second place, Valley Visions. The winner receiving the National Competitiveness Commission Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Kushinga Pigelela. All right, whilst we wait for... All right, we'll move on to the next competition. For the Best Zimbabwean Postal, Courier and Telecommunications Exhibit competition, sponsored by the Postal and Telecommunications Regulatory Authority, POTRAS. In third place, Liquid Telecom. In second place, Econet Wireless Zimbabwe. The winner receiving the POTRAS trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Tel1. Thank you very much. For the Chairman's Award for the country with the most individual, corporate, and private sector exhibits, in third place, Mozambique. In second place, South Africa. The winner receiving the Chairman's Award and the ZITF Gold Medal, Botswana. Thank you. For the Minister of Industry and Commerce International Trade and Engagement Award, in third place, Japan International Cooperation Agency. In second place, Botswana International Trade Center. The winner receiving the Minister of Industry and Commerce International Trade and Engagement Award and the ZITF Gold Medal, Zim Trade. Thank you, thank you. For the Supreme Zimbabwean Exhibit competition sponsored by the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority, in third place, Pro Plastics. In second place, National Foods Limited. The winner receiving the Zimra Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, Econet Wireless Zimbabwe. Well done, Econet. For the Supreme International Exhibit, sponsored by People's Own Savings Bank, in third place, Limpopo Economic Development Agency. In second place, Berlin Terexpo from Belarus. The winner receiving the POSB Trophy and the ZITF Gold Medal, European Union Delegation to end of the ZITF 2026 competitions, but we also have competitions from the Bulawayo Agricultural Society, and the winner of the Fat Stock Capital Foods Floating Trophy Champion Slaughter, Wesley Jared. I'll also announce in succession the winner of the Poultry Capital Foods Floating Trophy Indigenous Chicken Pair, Mubengwa Andrew, and the winner of the Commercial Stands Caltex Floating Trophy, Ministry of Lands, Agriculture, Water, Fisheries, and Rural Development. Congratulations to the winners.
Your Excellency, allow me to thank you for presenting these awards in the interest of high standard of exhibition. There's a small disclaimer that the awards are for the best stands. They are not an endorsement of any of the institutions that have won awards today or their standing in society, merely brilliant stands they have put up. It is my privilege to invite the Minister of Industry to present you with our tokens of appreciation, Your Excellency.
I'm reading. Your Excellencies, the Spanish chairs and the live edge coffee tables presented to you are crafted from sustainably harvested Zambezi teak, renowned for its exceptional durability, rich color, and the natural resistance to decay.
Would like to request His Excellency, our guest of honor, to take his seat and for all of us to wait for the mass display, which is going to be conducted as soon as our guest of honor takes his seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair for the year 2026. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, to our guest of honor. The Zimbabwe International Trade Fair 2026 is one of the premier business and industrial exhibitions in Southern Africa, bringing together local and international exhibitors, investors, and policymakers. The 2026 edition runs under the theme, Connected Economies, Competitive Industries, which highlights the importance of collaboration, innovation, integration, and driving sustainable economic growth. Through the innovation, skills development, and the adoption of modern technologies, industries can enhance their competitiveness on the global stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you a display comprising 14 schools, namely Robert Sinyoga Primary School, Matlatini Primary School, Kampu Primary School, Mafela Primary School, Helen McGee Primary School, all the way from Masvingo. High schools, we have Amhlope High School, Townsend High School, Sizane High School, Lopengula High School, Montrose High School, Minda High School from Matabeleland South, Mutendi High School from Masvingo. Bulawayo City Council Youth Centers have presented us with Impande Youth Center, Sizinda Youth Center, Ntabazinduna ZPC Band, Mutendi High School. And the band playing for these drum majorates is Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Services.
asihambi sodwa sihamba nabani abanikazi bezifo siyanamukela emzini wamakhosi namakhosi tikashire
Ladies and gentlemen, the production comes courtesy of Mr. J. Mone, Chairperson of the Entertainment Committee, Mrs. M. Chaiva, ZITF Drum Majorets National Coordinator, Mrs. Mlilo, Vice National Coordinator, Mr. C. Vundla, Head in charge of Drum Majorets NASH, Mrs. Kumalo, Head in charge Drum Majorets NAF, Drum Majorette trainers and judges, the Commissioner General Prisons Dr. M.C.N. Chihopu, Bandmaster Assistant Principal Correctional Services Masamba, Drum Majoret's Assistant Principal Correctional Officer Shumba P, Best Drum Makaripe and Shito Mofu on tom-toms. This production comes from the directorship of Simon Mambazo Piri and his team of choreographers, Pro Gomez and Richard Ndlovu, who lead a wide production team.
May we all stand as our excellencies take their leave. But we should all remain behind for the rest of the drum major's display. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our guest of honor, His Excellency Advocate Duma Boko, for gracing the official opening of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair.
Kialebuka ntate.
Just as a reminder, we'll call through the roll call of the drummies that are involved here today. The primary schools that compose the team that you see on the arena is the Robert Sinyoga Primary, Mahlatini Primary School, Kampu Primary, Mafela Primary, Helen McGee Primary School, all the way from Mashingo. And our high schools are Amhlope High School, Townsend High School, Sizane High School, Lobengula High School, Montrose High School, Minda High School from Matabeleland South, and Mutendi High School from Mashingo. We also have youth from Bulawayo Youth City Council Youth Centers that are Impande Youth Center, Sizina Youth Center, and providing the background music, the Ntabazinduna Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Services Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's sound our appreciation for the drummies. Let's give them a very big hand. Umbululu, mbululu, mbululu.
We may be seated. Just a reminder that we still have the programs going on. Tomorrow we have the ZITF Charity Golf Challenge, which is at the Bulawayo Golf Club. Then we have Connect Africa Symposium. We also have quite a number of activities here at the arena and also across the Zimbabwe Exhibition Center here in Bulawayo.
Not forgetting the golf day, the ZITF Charity Golf Day taking place tomorrow at the Bulawayo Country Club. There is a field of over 130 players. It's going to be a full day of nothing but the very best of golf.
Another piece of announcement is that not all the prize winners were announced today. The competitions that were announced were those of sponsored prizes. The rest of the winners will be announced at the Connect Africa Symposium tomorrow.